Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Broke Fishing, how is in the house? I think Brother's live. I think he forgot about tonight and he went live. It's okay. It's okay. What's going on, man?
Hey, Mr. Columbia, happy New Year's Eve. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you got a couple hours to go.
Oh, yeah. Couple hours. I didn't know everybody was going live at the same time.
That's okay. I've been live all day. We're doing a fundraiser for a single mom we know who's run into a little bit of trouble. We're helping her out,
Oh,
getting
cool.
getting her rent paid, doing that kind of stuff. She had some things come out of her check and she didn't realize it. She got a little in the rears, but they're giving her like a week to come to square everything up, and then
Right.
she's able to get. She's on insurance that has been taken from her check unbeknownst to her, and
Uh-huh.
that's all been cleared up. Her new employer is gave her free medical, so that money's going to be freed up and she'll be square after the end of this month. But we are taking it on ourselves to help square her up, because
Oh,
the
wow.
agencies that help people with that are dragging their feet and tell her they can't get her in till the middle of February. That'll
Oh,
be too late. No home, no internet, no job.
oh my.
You
Hi,
have to
guys.
you have to have a home to have internet.
Right, right, right.
And you
That's a
have to have
shame.
the internet to keep your internet job. But it's her and her 5-year-old kid. We're doing the best we can. Been gathering, running a Jerry Lewis telethon type thing to get
Oh, well, that's
donations
nice.
into her into for her and take this care of. We're doing our best. It's legit. We've seen the court paperwork, or we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
She's a vital member of one of the communities. She's a regular member of one of the communities I'm part of. She comes to my page. She goes to like 5 different page groups on
Oh,
YouTube.
so were
So
you were live today? You had a live today?
I'm still restreaming my
Oh,
buddies. I'm still restreaming the telethon type thing we're doing, joking around, just letting people know what's going on and asking them to help out. If they
right.
can't help out, please just share out one of our lives. I'm on restreaming to 2 of my platforms. My buddy Citizen Zed is restreaming to his 2 big platforms,
Okay.
and my one buddy who only has one platform, we're all on his page,
Drop that
is
link.
streaming out there. Well, here, I'll drop you mind if I drop the donation link?
Great. Drop it.
Right there. There you go. This goes to the Cash App, directly goes to her. She doesn't have PayPal. So we have the PayPal going to one of our trusted members, Dave Brown, and he is forwarding whatever comes in on his PayPal to her. So it's
Okay.
working out. We're like halfway to our goal.
No, that's good. I'm gonna pin it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Columbia.
Yeah.
Where's Sis and Bro?
Oh, they're live.
They're live. I thought they didn't go live until 7.
Well, I was shocked. Brothers on live now, and Love's been live all day.
Yeah, but hers has just been streaming. When I went over there, it was just restreaming a Happy New Year 2024 thing. I hadn't seen her actually on it.
Right. No,
I
Brothers
hit
live. Yeah,
so
he's on live. He's on live right now.
he went live early. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I had my day planned out doing that. I took a little break, run over here, talk to you, and then I
right.
was gonna go over to Burns's.
Okay, I'm a pin this. Tell him I said Happy New Year, but I can't say anything because I'm on mute.
Yeah, I'm not even over there yet. I'll
Okay.
I'll I'll catch him.
Yeah, he's over there.
I'm gonna spend some time here with you like I planned though.
Okay, well, let me switch over my account and then I'll because I was on my other one. I was on his live, but I'm mute. But wait, I'm gonna pin yours down. Yours is
Oh yeah, he
important.
went up 30 minutes ago. Last time I looked, it said he was going up at 7. Oh
That's what
well,
I thought it said.
that's what it said to me, 7 p.m. Pacific.
So then I
Yeah,
saw. I said,
Happy
uh
New Year
oh.
countdown San Francisco, 7 p.m. sitting here on my page if I don't reboot it.
Yeah, they still got a long time, right?
It's only 6 o'clock here. There's
That's
4
right.
hours.
Replace pin. Okay, look at there. You got. I pinned it.
Well, thank you.
There you go. I pinned it, and then I got to drop. I got to remember how to do that again. I
Drop
have to.
Burns's link.
Let me see. Well, they're probably all there now.
Yeah, he's still on like an intro thing.
Oh, well, maybe he's just gonna leave it that way until
I
like.
think it's more like an intro video because
Oh,
I don't see him on screen. Yeah, it's like an intro video.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
then he's probably like Love. It's just playing until he comes on. But
yeah,
I saw it said 10 o'clock my time.
yeah. Well, that's what I thought too. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 7 o'clock my time. I'm on the West Coast, same time
Right.
zone as in. That's what it says to me. But hey, that's when he's actually going to come on screen, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I said, wait a minute, well, something ain't right here.
Hey Enrico, happy New Year to you
Yeah,
too.
Happy New
I
Year.
know it is New Year's in Iceland as of 11 minutes ago. Happy New Year's Iceland.
It's all New Year's.
Then
Yeah,
we
I
got
stayed
the
home.
Canadian Islands are next, I believe.
Yeah, I went out yesterday. I said I ain't going out tonight.
Oh no, I never go out on New Year's Eve for like the past 25 years. New Year's
Yeah, that's bad news.
I was part of a Jaws of Life crew on a volunteer fire department,
Hmm.
so I learned not to go drinking on New Year's Eve because most likely I'm going to be out with the rescue services and can't do my job intoxicated.
Right. So I said, Nick, I ain't going out there. No. I come home. I said, the heck with it. That's
I
right.
hate that I actually associated that with New Year's Eve, but if it wasn't for people like me, New Year's Eve would be the end for some instead of just a bump in the road.
Now you know that's going to happen tonight.
Oh, I already know it. It's not
Yeah, you know that's going to happen.
it's not it may, it's when.
Because you just got to watch. Them
Yep.
young kids will be out there and
And it bums me out, but it's a fact of life and I've learned to deal with it over the years.
right.
It,
It
it,
sure is.
I don't want to deal with it anymore. I moved away from there, but before I moved away, I actually resigned from the job. I didn't resign from the fire department, but I had to take a step back from being one of the key members of the Jaws crew. I just had to go, guys, I'm here. I'll always be at the scene, but I just can't be down at the immediate area where you're working. If you need my help, you just holler on the
Mhm.
radio. I'll be right down there. But I'm gonna sit up here in the truck blocking the road. I had a couple. We had three in less than a 24-hour period. That it was it was the worst case scenario, and it was too many pieces of straw on the camel. It
Oh
was
my.
those it was those last 3 pieces where I just said, "I can't do this anymore. I just can't."
Yeah, I saw a bad accident. It ripped the whole top of the car off.
Yep, I've seen those.
I said, "Well, they're drinking. They're
Just
drinking." I guess they tried. They were young kids. I guess they tried driving underneath a tractor trailer.
oh my god.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
No. And that's cuz they seen that in one of those movies and they don't realize that it is 3 models of cars and it is a
Right,
special trailer. It's not every trailer. There's only one kind of trailer you can do that to.
right.
The rest have a big steel beam that takes the top of your car off.
It'll take it right off. They both died.
And you got to worry about them dualies from the trailer coming right across the top of you because a car takes uh, 20, 30 feet to stop at some speeds, maybe
Hmm.
60. A truck takes a block.
Right.
In an emergency situation, he'll be sliding that truck and letting go of the brakes to keep from falling over and then reapplying the brakes and praying and steering. And it takes him anywhere from a half a block, well, three-fourths of a block to a block to stop.
Wow.
That's an emergency stop. And if the road's wet or you throw in any other stuff, that distance lengthens. And people just don't realize it. When I see somebody brake checking a semi, I'm like, "You fool, he can't stop like you."
No.
Even
They
if
were
he look
going. It was
from the mo
crazy.
from the moment of impact when he stands on those brakes until he stops, you're not going to believe how far he pushes you.
Man. Then them brakes smell from burning up.
Oh yeah. And
Mm.
I seen somebody do it on one of our brake check a semi, and he was coming down off the mountain. You know his brakes are already warm, even if he's in the
Mm-hmm.
right gear and using the engine brake. You know his whole set of brakes is already warm, and they can fail when they get too hot. Not
Oh
even
yeah.
work at all.
Oh yeah. I think I was coming home from South Carolina, and I was coming down that mountain, and the guy lost his brakes. I mean, he was blowing that air horn. So
Oh, and
he had to go up to one of those what do they call those? Those
get
traps.
a getaway runaway ramps,
Mm-hmm.
and those are supposed to be 6 to 10 feet deep of pea gravel.
Woo!
And those trucks still get past the first 100 feet of the gravel yeah, look how far some of them get up those ramps before it
Yeah,
actually stops them.
that's nuts. That's
And
nuts.
you know that truck driver that had his brakes go out laying on the air horn? You know the one thing that nobody thinks of jokingly, it's the one thing that we know happened.
Yeah, he shit himself.
No, that he probably there's probably a mark in his seat where his ass cheeks grabbed that seat so hard.
I was like, God, that would scare you.
Uh, I've drove truck. I have a Class A
Yeah,
CDL. I
that would
got
scare
all the
you.
endorsements, and I've had people brake check me, and it's scary. I could never imagine accidentally getting in a runaway situation where you can't get it back in gear.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, that'd be dangerous.
I had one of my friends tell me he became a runaway because the U joint snapped on the drive line.
Woo!
He had no engine brake. He had no right gear. It was all about let's pray the brakes stop me.
Oh my goodness, that is dangerous. It's very dangerous.
He told me he came up on a what looked like a carload of ma pop and kids, and he just put his truck into the side of the mountain.
I think I will. Oh my God, yeah, that's. I
He
think
said
that's what
he
I would do.
He said he used the side of the mountain as a friction device to stop him. He said I seen the truck. There was nothing left of the right side of the truck or trailer, but
Mm.
thank God to that quick feet thinking or them poor people in that Explorer. I mean, he
Oh,
he wouldn't drive for like 6 months after he got his truck repaired and stuff. He said he just kept, every time he got in it, he would do short hauls, but he wouldn't do the over the road for a while. He said he had to drive just to get past that because he kept flashing
mm-hmm.
when he was asleep. That car, not when he wasn't driving, but when he was driving and in the sleeper, he kept coming awake because of the memory of that Explorer going way too not fast enough, appearing in front of him when he came around the corner.
Oh my.
It's scary. But hey, he had the brains to think of not drive straight into it, but I'm gonna move myself right off the road into this side of this mountain, and it's gonna slow me down and stop me. It did, but could you imagine the poor people when he started doing that were
Oh,
going down the mountain at 50 miles an hour when he come around and all of a sudden there's a truck doing 80 and he can't stop?
and he can't stop.
And he comes along the right side of you and he's grinding his truck off on the mountain. Man, I just can't imagine that.
Can you
Just
imagine this hearing it all rip apart?
oh God, that must be he doesn't talk about it much. He just said, "I know I did the right thing, but it still scared the bejesus out of me."
I bet it did. When did they come up with the new Jaws of Life battery pack?
I don't know. After I retired, they were all the ones we have are all hydraulic and could lift a
Mm-hmm.
semi up. The new battery pack one, I heard it only lifts a pickup.
Right. Right.
It's not as powerful, but it is handy for the smaller vehicles, I hear.
I saw that. I said, wait a minute, when did they come up with that one?
I don't know. It's like recent in the past few years I started seeing it.
Man. I mean, they work.
Yeah, I still prefer my ones hydraulically ran by a small little couple horsepower pump. We had a 5 horsepower engine on our pump.
Yeah. They don't even do that no more. They're coming up with all this new stuff.
I know. There's still a bunch of fire departments in Jaws Crew that have the old school. They can't afford that new stuff.
No, yeah, I know. Plus the like in like little areas like South Carolina and like that, all them, they still have them.
It's those big rich departments that get that new toys to try out and work and do the test bedding of.
Now you know New York was the first place to get that.
Oh, probably.
Then what?
Probably.
Uh,
Makes you wonder where they did their test bed at. Their test bed stuff out with the crews to get the
mhm.
feedback and finalize the product.
Arizona gets a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Phoenix area.
They sure do. They have a lot of stuff that happens though.
Oh, and possibly the rescue crews on the military bases. That's another
hmm
good test bed.
That's a wonderful thing though. At least they are having it though. I was checking out brother to see if he was. Oh, that you're right. That must be it's just something to get it started.
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm thinking, why is everybody going live at one time?
I know. Normally we don't. Like I have my Rumble live right now, and I'm able to look at it. I got it muted on a tab, and I have my YouTube right now
Right.
for the telethon thing we're doing.
Well,
So
what time did you start that?
I have been at it. Hang on a sec. Uh, I started resharing 4 hours ago, but we actually started yesterday.
Oh.
We took a break in the early morning. We have three different streamers. Me and we one, two, me we have 4 different streamers doing this. We have 2 that are being the channels we go and share.
Mm-hmm.
And between those guys we did over 18 hours. We all took a nap, got right back up and right back into it.
Oh my. Well, didn't
But
you
we
have you played poker though, didn't you the other night? Friday
uh
night? The Friday night?
no, that was I think I was what was I doing? I played Wednesday.
Oh, it was
I didn't
Wednesday.
play Friday. It was Wednesday. It's going to be
Mm.
every Wednesday for me.
Oh, every Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Just another day. Everybody's back to work.
Yeah, that's me. Tomorrow, everybody will be back the next day because tomorrow's the 1st.
Right.
And, to me, it's just another day too. Woohoo, New Year.
That's what I said. It's just another day.
Normally I would have been at work today. Would have taken tomorrow off from
Mm-hmm.
the commercial crab boat I worked on out here. I was a Dungeness crabber in the wintertime. And we would take tomorrow off because all of us would have what's called the brown bottle flu.
Drank too much, huh?
Well, back in the day when I used to drink, it was margaritas and shots.
Ooh.
And I used to have the bartender would literally like go, I got a new bottle just because of you, and I'm popping it open, and it's used just on your margaritas and shots so we can see how much you do today.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
man, I ain't that bad. He goes, last time you got in, you did start it with the pitcher of margaritas and poured them for your friends, and next thing I know, I had to open a new bottle, and I just poured one shot out of that to somebody else. You and your buddies get going. My tequila goes away.
Wow. You know, did you see the temperature is really dropping around here now?
Yeah, it's 43 here. You're
Oh
getting
my
some
God, I
weather.
can't believe it's only 60 degrees.
Oh man, it's 43 here and dropping.
Florida never gets like this, and it's 60
Oh,
degrees.
you can remember where we have to worry about if we're going to get oranges before, and they have the sprinklers going off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember that in the orange groves. Seems like it's every 4 or 5 years, maybe a little
Grapefruits,
longer.
grapefruits and oranges.
Yep.
Everybody tries to get those and come in the crates.
My great aunt, my grandmother's sister actually had in Van Nuys actually had an old two old grape four two different kinds, two trees apiece. She had the regular grapefruit and the pink grapefruit.
Right.
And I'd go spend a week of every summer with her, and that's what you had for breakfast. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just go get it off the tree,
Free.
and you pick which one you want. I like pink grapefruits, but they were really good. She took very good care of her trees. She fed them when during the blooming cycle, really watered them. Her trees were babied, you could sort of say. And boy,
Wow.
that I remember the taste of those grapefruits were totally different from what you get from a store.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I went out and spent a lot of money on a new gun.
Oh, really? What'd you get yourself?
I bought myself a SIGS 1911
Cool.
45.
Well, is there any other way?
Hey, I said, if I'm going to spend the money, I better buy something
If
good.
if you're gonna get a 1911, you might as well get it in the caliber it's meant for.
I did.
I actually for my birthday bought me one of those Milwaukee pack out toolbox kits, the 3-part kit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm airing them out right now because they have a very, very strong polyurethane smell when you first get them. But you let them sit
Right.
out. I got them sitting on my porch out in the weather open, and the smell goes. I'm doing the last one now. A couple days apiece, especially with the moisture. I'll bring them in, dry them out, and
Right.
everything will be good. But it takes the smell away for some reason, just having
Huh.
them open.
Well, that's yeah, because again, say what is that? That's a strong smell, though.
Oh yeah, that polyurethane, whatever they're made out of. Wow, overpowering when you get them brand new and open it. It's like, wow, step back like 10 feet and still smell it.
Smell it. Kind of chokes you a little bit.
Yeah. Uh, but after you let them out in the weather, they get us some air to them and all that. It takes it right away.
Mm.
You
Well,
know
how
that
long do you gotta leave it out there, though?
I've had each since my birthday, 4 days before Christmas. I've had each one of them out there for like 2 days
Oh,
open.
okay.
And the smell, I'm doing the last one now. I haven't put them out there all at once. I just not that trusting.
Now, did you get like the saw and everything like that too?
Oh, I got ripped off before I moved over here. I was at the hospital and somebody robbed us.
Yeah.
I was at a clinic, week-long clinic, and my wife was with her mom, and somebody robbed us of all my tools. So I've been slowly rebuilding. I have a drill set. I have a router back for the cribbage boards I make, and I just got a DeWalt skill saw, electric one, not battery, that plugs
Right.
in.
I like my Milwaukee, though.
And yeah, I like Milwaukee's, but I went with DeWalt. It matches what I already have and got for
Mm-hmm.
presents and stuff. I make cribbage boards. Have I ever showed you my cribbage boards?
Uh-uh.
I have a small one here. I don't. This started by me making a present for my wife, who is a big time cribbage player. Her
Uh-huh.
parents taught her math by playing cribbage, and she was really into it. So I have the here. Let me go over here and do this. It shows it better that way. And I make these.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Wow. That's
And
nice.
each line is 120 holes.
Okay.
And I do a triple track so you can play like 3 people, and plus you get all the lines down here to track everybody's wins. But yeah, this is myrtle wood. This is an exotic wood only found 2 places in the world. It
Uh-huh.
only becomes a tree on the south coast of Oregon. Over in Israel, it's a bush, and you don't get piece. It doesn't become a big tree,
Wow.
a big tree. And then I just cut a place in. I cut a place for the pegs and the cards. And I buy my pegs. I buy Swarovski crystal pegs and to put with them.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
And I include a little. This is a little cheat sheet thing, like a little cribbage point tracker thing.
Right. That's nice though. How many
Uh,
have you made? How many have you made?
I have 25 of this style out there, and I got 20 that are just a board. But I do things like Brazilian cherry.
Oh
If
yeah.
I find exotic wood and it meets and it's big enough for me to get a board, this kind of board style on it, I'll make a cribbage board. I got Brazilian cherry, myrtle woods. I did 12 from cedar from a 100-year-old barn that was being tore down, of
Uh-huh.
the true cut 2x6s. I went and asked the old rancher, family friend, and I asked him, and he gave me 4 boards.
Mm.
And one of those, but he wrote on them on the really rough side, knowing I was going to sand and all that. But he wanted me to know. He wrote the date the barn was put up and when that piece of wood was put in place. 100 years old when I got it.
Wow.
But they had to rip the barn down because it got beyond to where they couldn't keep doing minor repairs. It just wasn't working, and a lot of our old barns have gone away. He wasn't running a dairy anymore, and they were just running normal cattle, and they didn't need the big milking shed barn. They replaced it with a pole barn. There was some fatal problems in the main posts. We would have had to do way more than the pole barn type building cost him to repair the barn.
Mhm.
We'd had to replace those 12 by 12 posts, and getting those nowadays,
Yeah.
it's not like 100 years ago when it was common. You just told them I need a 12 by 12 post 20 feet long. Nowadays, finding a 12 by 12 post 20 feet long is like slim and none. And to find 14 of them,
Right.
yeah. There's a time when it just doesn't become financially right to keep what's falling apart and playing catch up all the time. I understood. I got a I got a board out of it. I know another house that got some of the true cut lumber out of it to repair the under their deck of their house, and
Right.
it's living another life as other stuff. And there's actually a cribbage board. There's 12 cribbage boards out of what I got.
Have you ever seen the old houses up in the attics where it's nothing but big giant logs
Yep.
for rafters?
My grandma's house, when I inherited it, the main beam of the house was a log that had been
Yes.
flattened off on 2 sides. One place it was just flattened off and had some rocks that
Okay.
held it for the foundation, and the other
Right. I
side
can hear
had
you.
just been flattened.
I can hear you. Keep talking.
You still got your tree up. Cool.
It's coming down. Don't worry. I will
Well,
take
no
it down.
hurry. I like the blue lights.
Huh?
I like the blue lights.
Which one?
On the tree, it has blue lights.
Oh yeah.
Or bluish lights. Oh.
They're blue. They're blue. Blue and purple.
Oh, I see it. There comes some. I see the purple now. I think blue's the best color for a Christmas tree.
Actually, it is. But you don't find too many people like that. Yeah, it's coming down. I put it up 1 week before, and that's it. And I take it down. Yeah. Now, when my wife was alive, she would use the tree for every holiday you could possibly think of.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, for Valentine's Day, Easter, you name it. I'm like, come on. But you can't tell them. Yeah, so that's nice that they started that early. How long has she been doing that?
Who, Miss D?
Yeah.
It's been going for hours. I found that at like noon, I think, was the first time I seen it.
I thought I saw her on earlier. She was singing to her mother.
Oh, okay. Maybe she was on. When I got up, it was just the 2024 Happy New Year 2024 thing.
I think she started early because
She had to do it before 11 this morning.
Yeah,
My
I think it was
time.
around 9.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. So it
8,
was
7. That was like 6 for me.
right.
Yeah. I had just gone to sleep. I did 23 hours yesterday going around talking about what we're doing this fundraiser for.
Oh, well, that's good though. At least you're helping though, you know?
Hey, you'll agree with this. It takes a village to raise a child, and this is the part the village helps kick in with when
That's
this
right.
kind of stuff happens. You
That's right.
know, my grandmother taught me that. My dad and my mom enforced that in me. And,
Mm-hmm.
it is becoming so true over the past 2 days since we found out. That's the one thing that keeps sticking in my head. It takes a village to raise a child.
That's
And
right.
this is the part where the village steps in, you
And
know?
that's why your parents, when you were younger, didn't mind where you were because the wherever you were, those parents were watching you.
Yep. The village knew where we were doing.
And if
That's
they
how that's how our parents knew what we did before we even got home.
That's right. And you got your ass beat from other parents.
I used to get asked when I come in, so what'd you do today? Uh, then I'm going back through my whole day. Okay, what did I do that I got seen doing that I shouldn't have been doing? I finally just told my dad at one point, I don't know, you tell me. I know you got the report. That's the day he didn't even beat my ass. He told me just to go to my room, and he came in my room and took my stereo speaker. I had a stereo still, no speakers, no TV, no. I had books.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have no games. I didn't have none of that stuff. I was like, oh, I see this. I'm grounded. Well, at least I didn't get my ass beat for that stupid stuff.
Do you remember how the speakers used to be so big?
Oh my God, 4 feet tall, rock the house.
Yes, people put them outside.
Oh yeah. Love that. And that's all gone away, basically.
Nobody
You
does it
have
anymore.
you have to go to a specialty shop to get those speakers rebuilt or to actually have a set to find a set. And they're custom built now.
Yes. I'm trying to see who that is. I thought Eddie was here, but I guess I was seeing things.
It's hard to say. I expect Eddie to be out and about.
Yeah, I thought he'd be out, Well, let me see what time it is.
I did pick up a new song in my weekend where I
Did you?
could.
Did you?
Yeah, I did a Teddy Swims over on Misty's the other day. You know
What
who
day was
Teddy
that?
Swims is. You know who Teddy Swims is, right? The
Right.
singer. I did Some Things I'll Never Know. I picked that one up. It's just sort of my kind of style, and I really like
Right.
Teddy Swims.
Does it sound good?
I guess I was told I sounded good.
Well, let's hear it, brother.
Well, here I'll sing it. Let me put this
You
up.
need put the thing up, and I'll hit it.
Oh, what's the volume at? Oh, see, I had it muted. Well, the question is, what's my volume at? Yep, they lowered me. I'm awful loud as the MC.
They're starting to light the fireworks up at the beach. I can hear it all the way from here.
Yep, I can believe it. Here, let's do this. You t- I think I do it pretty good. It took. I've been practicing it, so we'll see how I do tonight on it.
Some things I
You
never
got
knew.
forgive my voice if it cracks. I've been up for
No,
basically 2 days
okay, go ahead.
being loud. Walking down the street last night, watching strangers pass me by. Where do all our shadows go? I guess some things I'll never know. I can fool my senses for a little while, but some things are too hard to reconcile. When I look into your eyes, there's no answer I can't find. It's that feeling that I've never known. And when I'm wide awake tonight, running circles in my mind, there's an answer I can't find. When did your heart let me go? I guess some things I'll never know. I guess some things I'll never know. I'm running out of avenues, 'cause every road leads back to you. When memories fade, where do they go? I guess some things I'll never know. I can fool my senses for a little while, but sometimes things are too hard to reconcile. Oh, when I look into your eyes, there's no answers I can't find. It's a feeling that I've never known. And when I'm wide awake tonight, running circles in my mind, there's no answer I can't find. When did your heart let me go? I guess some things I'll never know. I guess some things I'll never know. Ooh. Did I turn over every stone? Am I still there when your eyes close? When did your heart let me go? I guess some things I'll never know.
Oh, I like that. I like that, brother.
I worked on that for like the song. I listened to the song. It just touched me. I found I worked for like 45 minutes to find a karaoke that was enough close to the speed of the song instead of sped up or slowed down.
Yeah.
And then I worked on it for another 4 hours straight. And then I went and sung it on Miss D's.
Wow. That's really nice, though.
And it's like me singing Tennessee Whiskey or Jealous of an Angel. It will develop its own style with me that'll keep
Right.
developing and changing. But I think I'm doing pretty good at it.
Oh, I remember now. I was at work by myself yesterday. Now I remember. I was on her live.
Yeah, I thought you stopped in for a little bit and then went
Yeah,
back
I
to
was
work.
there. I had to
I'm
think.
surprised. I'm surprised you don't play her show at your center while it's on, just on like a screen or something.
Oh, I did that once. I did that once. But
Nobody liked it.
there were some people would complain.
Oh, oh well.
Yeah, so I said that can't do that, and you can't film because if you film, then you're gonna have somebody say, they're gonna
What are
sue
you
you.
What are you filming in here for? Well,
Yeah, so you gotta watch what you're doing because
oh, I know.
they get you any kind of way.
I used to be a dive master when well, I wasn't supposed to be, but I was a dive master for a professional scuba shop in Arizona, showing customers around. You could have me go with you. So you had an advanced diver with you that knows the areas, and I would take tourists around the Sea of Cortez in Mexico through the shop.
Uh
They'd
huh.
pay for my motel, my food, whatever I need. It was all taken care of. But yeah, people get really, really, really complainy. I
Yeah.
think, I think the best one was the guy who I didn't go with him that night. I went down to the bar and they told me at the bar, your buddy just got arrested in perfect English when they were trying to teach me Spanish. The
Hmm.
bar owner told me in perfect English, yeah, we had this white guy in here, and I think I seen him on the boat with you leaving the port this morning. He got arrested in the back alley. He's down at the office. I went down there to see who it was, joking around with them. They told me how much his fine was. He was
Right.
never going to go to court. They just wanted him to pay a fine for urinating in an alley behind the
Oh.
bar. You don't do that as tourists. They see a big dollar sign. It was $20, but they
Oh
told him
my.
the price in peso, and at the time it was 1,000 pesos to a dollar. So he's looking at this $1 million fine, he thinks, and he's just not. I went back, gave him a hard time, and go, dude, it's a fine. I can get you out of here for paying the fine. It's an actual
Right.
documented fine. You're not paying off a federale. You are paying a fine. You don't have to go to court down here. You won't serve no time. If you just pay the fine, I can get you out of here. But the
Right.
deal is I have to take you back to the motel and you can't be out drinking for the rest of the weekend. Well, how much is it? And I told him the price of pesos, and he goes, see, you're even trying to get me to pay thousands of dollars for what I did. And I go, dude, pesos. It's 1,000 pesos to $1. How much would that make?
Right.
And he looks at me for a minute or two and goes, $20. I've sat in here for 4 hours for $20. I'd
Yeah.
have give up. He handed me a 50 and told me to tell him to keep the change.
No, because he was coming back, huh?
But I had to watch him. I couldn't let him go out drinking. I just went out and got stuff and we did a party at the motel. But
Right.
he pissed off the federales because he said some shit after he was picked up he should have never said.
Well, you better watch.
But I laughed around with the federales for I don't know how long after we'd laughed at the bar about it. And I'll go see if it's my customer. I laughed around with the federales. They take me back there. Yeah, that's him. Can I talk to him? Yeah, okay. They tell me everything. I go back there. I tell him. He complains and all this. I finally get him to think that, dude, they're telling you the price in pesos. It's 1,000 pesos to $1 right now.
Right.
You can see him doing the math real slowly and goes, $20. I've been here for 4 hours for $20. Here, tell him to keep it. And he hands me a 50. I went back, laughed around with the federales for another half hour. We went back and got him. They gave us a ride to the motel. It was pretty funny. I laughed at that guy for like 2 months over that. Finally, he was laughing about it too. I'm like, well, did you learn something? He goes, yeah, use the restroom.
Yeah. Hey, people don't know. They don't know until they have to learn.
Yeah, you know, I actually got it. I was a
Lucky
highly
you were
requested.
there.
Yeah, lucky he'd have been in there for quite a few days until
Oh
somebody
yeah,
that
lucky
speaks
you were
English
there.
came along. They weren't speaking English to him. He had pissed them off so bad they were speaking Spanish to him. I come in, they spoke perfectly good English to me, but they knew who I was and they knew what
Right.
I did in the city that we rented. I had a permanent motel room for a year in Mexico,
Well, that's nice.
paid for by the business I worked for. I could go down there anytime I want. My room was reserved and the company paid for it. We paid a monthly fee for that room. So yeah, I did, take a few girlfriends down when I didn't have nothing going for the weekend or the week or something.
Right.
Pay for the food and all that on my dime, but the room was free. Got to get the use out of the room. Got to get our money's worth out of it.
Hey, it was nice there though.
Oh yeah, had lots of fun.
Do you remember when they used to give you like when you went? They used to give you cans of beer.
Oh yeah. Uh, or I remember all my buddies complaining about we had stopped like 6 hours, 7 hours into Mexico. There was this little taco stand, taco burrito stand. We'd stop there all the time. I mean, the guy knew me by name. Some of my customers are going, do you even know what you're eating? I go, look behind the building. See all those cattle? That's what we're eating. You got to try these. Here, just take a bite of this. Wow, that's really good. It's yours. And what
Right.
was it? Like 12 tacos, $2 American?
$2. Two
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah. Couldn't eat any better.
$2. See, that's what they don't understand. It only costs $2.
Yeah, I know. And it's not cat. It's not dog, like everybody
Well,
always tells them.
you know,
Well, in Tijuana, it might be, but when you're deeper in Mexico, it's not.
some people don't know when they eat dog meat, because
Oh, I know.
I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I'm getting ready. You know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
But they say black dog over there is the best thing to eat.
Every dog in Mexico is trained to run the minute it hears.
Mm-hmm. You know,
They'd be running.
in the Philippines, they eat dog over there.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Black
The
dog.
best octopus. Best octopus I ever had was from my Filipino neighbors. I
Mm,
don't know what they did. They cook it in the water with the squid ink and all this
right.
other. Oh God, that stuff was so good. I definitely go to their parties every other
I don't like
weekend.
the sauce though.
Yeah, well,
Mm-mm. No, people don't understand when they have no clue. Like in Hong Kong,
oh yeah.
you better watch what you're eating.
The wasabi we get here is no comparison to the wasabi my Japanese friends have. The
Right,
wasabi sauce, no comparison. The stuff they have, oh my God, water your eyes. The stuff I get out of these sushi places,
right.
it's like, what is this? The wasabi peas I get here to eat, it's like, what is this? Wasabi, I mean, I've had it from Japanese friends of mine, and
Right.
that stuff that they made it, and that stuff's like, woohoo!
Beijing got some really good stuff.
Never been there.
I love Beijing. We were actually going to move there. We had it in our mind to move there to Beijing. It's so beautiful in Beijing.
I was going to when I was younger, I wanted to run a liveaboard dive boat, and we were trying to decide between the Caribbean and taking the boat that we had offered to us over to Vietnam, the islands around Vietnam and that whole area.
Right.
And the guy that we were saving up the money, he knew we were saving up the money too. We were $3,000 away from having a 80-foot liveaboard boats already set up. Might needed some, you needed to go in and do a few things. He was retiring. He sold it out from under us.
Doesn't
I
that suck?
can't blame him. I can't blame him. He got double, but he knew me and my buddy were starting our life dream business, and he knew we
Right.
had been saving money for over a year.
I had a guy in Venice Beach do that to me. We were gonna buy a gym in Venice Beach. And then after we were getting ready to sign the papers, he decided to say, nah, I changed my mind. We'll just wanted to give it to the kids. So my
Yeah,
attorney, yeah, they do that. See, that's why.
uh, I don't blame him. I don't blame him, but it just sent me in a whole. It sent me into a spiral, and I went and did something else as my life work.
Right.
It bummed me out from starting my own dream business,
Yeah.
where
But I did one.
I should have just took it as a bump in the road and went and found another one. But
Right. I
it
like
can't.
Venice Beach. Venice Beach is nice.
I haven't been down there in years.
Yeah.
My
I like,
uncle lives in Anaheim,
oh, okay.
so my I've been down there. I have I have like 4 family members that all live down there. My dad's side, my mom's side that live down in the LA area. So, yeah, I've been to all the beaches. I've been to all those places.
Hmm.
Heck, my great aunts, I guess that's what she'd be. My great aunt, my grandmother's sister, her property is now an apartment complex last time I went and looked at it.
Oh my.
When she passed, the family sold off the block of right on Van Nuys Boulevard that she owned, and they turned it into an apartment complex. I was bummed
Wow.
because I was going to walk up to the door and ask him if I could get one of the grapefruit if it was still there, and it was just gone. It was like, wow, spent most of my life right here. We stood on the sidewalk outside. It had the right address and everything. And it was just like, wow, they took down that beautiful house. They took down all those old trees, and
Right.
it's an apartment complex.
That's a shame, though. All that nice stuff is going to hell. It really is. You can't even walk down the streets of LA no more. You got to step over people.
I know, I seen that. One of my friends was walking down, and it's like you got to walk in the street because the sidewalk was full.
Yep, you gotta step over them. and they won't do anything because there's no place for them to go.
Well, what is it? Is it Sacramento's doing the tiny home villages for homeless people? But
Sacramento, and they're going to start doing that in San Francisco.
But the ones I seen in Sacramento look like a compound, like a concentration camp compound. They have a chain link fence around them, one
Right.
gate in, they're under a curfew. It's like, wow. You have to have special permission to have if you work at night, you have to have special permission from them to be out at that time.
Right. Now, if you remember, that's where Donald Trump put all the immigrants that came over and when he thought they didn't have visas, he threw them all in there and took the kids away from them. You remember that?
I remember that going on. It was going on before him, though.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It wasn't just Donald Trump. It was the administration before him that did it
That's
too.
where they found them all at.
Yep.
They're in New York. The kids were in New York. Yeah. They separated them. That's a shame. But I hope they do. There's another place too for the homeless people in Los Angeles, but I can't remember what the name of it is. It's a really big place that takes them all in, and then they teach them how to work and things like that. Matter of fact, they made a movie with Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah.
He was playing, I do believe, what was he playing? Was he playing a violin or something?
I can't remember. I think I know the movie you're talking about. In the area you're talking about, but it's been so long it's hard for me to remember those areas.
But that was that homeless shelter, that big homeless shelter. What was the name of that movie with Jamie Foxx? I can't remember. But yeah, it's so bad down there now, though. You just got to literally just step over them.
Yeah, I have had a couple people, not family members, but a couple other people tell me it's just ridiculous right now.
It's not like it used to. Even in Hollywood, they're starting to go into Hollywood now.
Have you ever checked out the live cams of Times Square?
Yes.
Tonight's the night that the cams are getting jammed.
Yeah. You think they're going to have problems because of them protesters?
I don't know. There was some threats made. There's some protesters made. There's a couple of there's a couple of those groups that I don't even want to say the T word that made threats for New Year's Eve. All that. I don't know. I mean, I probably could go take a quick look.
Yeah, they said it's going to get. I don't know. It should have started already because it's 10 o'clock. So they said they were going to start around 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, there's Associated Press has a live cam right now in New York City, Times Square ball drop.
Right.
Wow. Oh my God, it's full.
Oh yeah. And they're going to leave it up all year. All year. Oh, it's going to get bad. I can tell you that. It's going to get bad. Very bad.
Wow.
It's going to get very bad.
And have you seen the documentary on that ball?
Yes.
That thing's expensive. Those are, and it changes colors now and all this, but the Swarovski, I might not be saying it right. The Swarovski crystals that's made out of, wow.
You wait till you see Well, they're talking about leaving it up all year round.
Really?
Yeah, they want to leave it up all year round because they want to count each day. And I don't know why, but they're not going to take it down. They're just going to leave it up.
Oh, they're gonna hoist it back up for the new year.
Mm-hmm. For the whole year.
Hang on, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Happy New Year, everybody. It's almost that time. I've been on for an hour already.
An hour 6, actually.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That's amazing.
Now
Time.
my phone's gonna keep ringing for the next 3 hours.
I try to mute mine.
Oh, it's my house phone.
Oh,
It's just
hey.
it's just my family that ain't blood checking in with me to tell me Happy New Year's.
Right.
I have them all over the world. I'm surprised I haven't had calls from Europe already.
Well, I mean, that happens. People want to call you all through the night.
I got one buddy that after he he went back to last I knew he was in Mexico. I get a call from this number that's out of country is all it says. He calls me from Germany. We work together on he's Hispanic. He
Right.
calls me from Stuttgart, Germany, telling me, "Hey, dude, guess where I'm at?" I'm like, "I don't know. It says out of country." He's like, "Dude, I'm in Stuttgart, looking at the car manufacturer's building." I
Oh,
had he knew I was born in Stuttgart, so he was just calling to check in, say hi, and r- you know, I've never been able to get over there because I have kids. He don't.
is
His
it
are all
cold?
growing.
It gets colder, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought so. I don't know. I have a friend that live in uh let's see, you're gonna catch me off guard on that one. Where does she live? She's in Germany, but it gets cold. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah. It gets really cold. He was just vacationing over the summer, and when he was in Stuttgart, Germany, drinking. There's some famous drinking company, alcohol company over there, and he said when he went over to check out the car manufacturer,
hmm
he remembered me and thought of me, and he just thought he'd call me from my hometown. I'm like, dude, good to hear from you, but you're teasing me.
Yeah. Do you ever want to go back?
I would love to go back to Stuttgart. I'm actually a German citizen first and foremost. I'm a naturalized American citizen because I was born in Germany.
Oh, okay.
My grandma, who is full-blooded German,
Right.
born in Arizona, before it became a state, made my parents take me to made them get a hold of the registrar in Germany, the Stanzent, and register me that way. And then in February, I was born in December, and then in February, I was registered with the Department of Defense and received my American birth certificate.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering how you switched that over.
I I'm a naturalized American citizen. I
Oh, okay.
still, according to the stands in Stuttgart, I still maintain my German
You're
citizenship.
German because you were born there.
Yep. They offered me to come home and tell me how to get home for free.
Hmm. I tried to explain that to somebody the other day. I said, "You don't understand. If
Yeah.
you're born in a wherever that country is, you're going to be a citizen there."
Yep. I hold dual citizenship.
Yeah, so they don't understand that part.
Yeah. I've tried to explain it to several people and I just couldn't get it through their head. They couldn't
No, because they
understand.
just go, well, they think, well, I keep trying to tell them, look here, just say you went on vacation with your parents, and your mom went into labor in that country. Well, I got news for you. Once she has that baby, then you become a citizen of that country.
Yep. And you're a naturalized American citizen because both of your parents are American citizens.
Right. Yeah, exactly what it'll happen.
It's called naturalization, and that
Hmm.
was the part that I couldn't get through my friends' heads.
They don't want to. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Yeah.
I did have a surprise on the morning of the 27th. I have a new member to my family.
Oh, do you?
My daughter's dog that lives with me, they wouldn't let her have the dog at where she is going to move to any of the places she just can't get an apartment that allows a dog. So I've been
Hmm.
babysitting for 8 years now, eh,
Oh, wow.
6 years now, and basically, uh, well, she we bred her with my pit bull cross, and she's a
Ooh.
lab, and I have he's a hound pit bull cross,
Hmm.
and she's a full-blooded lab, and now I have a puppy.
Oh,
Her
my.
fir- her first litter one came out not with us, and yeah, she had an accident with one of them. She was laying on top of it when she birthed the next one, and it didn't make
Oh,
it. But we got one that made it, and he's doing really good. He's black and white. He looks like his mommy. He's
that's good.
shows lab, and he shows his dad's white color. I haven't been able to examine him fully because I'm just not going to do that this fresh, into the game,
Right.
but he might have gold on him somewhere, or he might have his daddy's two colored eyes
Well,
because
that's
his dad
nice.
his dad has his eyeballs are two different colors because the stripe runs right through his eyes.
Oh,
But
wait, that was on brother's birthday, wasn't it?
27th,
Sure was.
yeah, well, watch your mouth, please.
Did
And
I
my
just
son, that
did I
was
just
my
hear somebody?
that was my son kid fishing, and he's actually playing nanny because
Oh,
she decided to have him in the middle of the night, or I would have more members to my family because it ain't my first rodeo on that. And she decided that in with him is where she was going to have him, and then she decided took over a corner of his bed, but he's totally stoked. He's got a queen size bed. He's totally stoked. She slept with him anyways, and he's playing nanny. She gets up to do anything. He gets the
hmm,
puppy. She comes back, lays down. He puts the puppy back with her. But that's what I want. I want that puppy to know his smell because we're going to keep it and it's his.
right.
And after losing his mom in
Oh, yeah.
2020 at 12 years old, this is the happiest he's been in 3 years. I'm not
Wow.
taking that from him.
Yeah, mine was in 2019,
Yeah,
February 9th. February 9th.
May 27th of 2020. I can't believe what he's going through at 12, losing his mom at 12. I just can't imagine that because I'm in my 50s and that just about devastated me.
It did.
Oh, I was not the same person for the first year. A
It took
bomb.
me 2 years.
Yeah, that's about it. My wife knew something was wrong and made a good friend of ours that lives 6 hours away from me.
Mm-hmm.
We used to live all in the same town. He moved down to help with his parents. She made him make a promise if something ever happened to her, a message to give me a message from her. It
Right.
took him 3 years to do it. He said he just woke up one morning in Northern California, was smoking something and got in the truck. Said he didn't really know what he was doing. He got in the truck and he drove to my house.
Wow.
He sat down with me for an hour on the porch. He delivered the message. I'm like, well, dude, hang out. He's like, nope, I got to be home for dinner. See you later.
Man, it took me 2 years.
So he took a whole day and came and delivered my wife's message. And he said it took him forever to be able to do it, but he kept his promise to her.
Right.
And he just said, it's taken me forever to do it, but I think that the message has been delivered at the right time, and you go from there with what she wished for you. And I'll talk to you later, bro. And got in his vehicle and drove 6 hours home, and then called me and said, I'm home. Talk to you later. Bye.
Mm-mm-mm.
But he said it was the hardest thing to do was keep that promise to deliver her private message to me.
And he drove and did it. That's a
Yep.
good
He
thing.
said he just jumped in his vehicle one morning, was heading for the store. Next thing you know, he ended up at my house, 6 hours away.
Oh, I tell you, I had a lot of hate. I had a lot of hate for 2 years.
Oh, dude, a bomb went off of my house that first year. I still have trouble cooking anything because me and my wife, for years,
Mm-hmm.
we cooked together because I retired. And that's what we did. We played cribbage, cooked together, this and that. It became a dance in the kitchen with us that we didn't even have to talk. My
Right.
son said it looked like a It looked like we were dancing in the kitchen, and out came food.
So that's
And
what the good part was.
and it's hard to be in a kitchen. That's any kitchen, not just my kitchen. That's any
Right.
kitchen because there's that ingrained in me deep memories of us just not even having to say a word to each other, but just dancing around, moving around, doing our cooking, handing each other. I could hand her the spices before she asked for them, and we used to laugh about that. Here you go, honey. This is next, right? Oh, you need this, and she's like, or when I was cooking, she would do the same thing to me.
Well, that's good though. That's how it's supposed to work.
Oh yeah. And my son described it the best way. It was a dance that food came out of.
People don't understand how to have a good relationship. People don't understand that.
Oh, we had our ups and downs. We had
Oh
our
yeah, but you talked
arguments,
it out
but
though. You talked it out. It's the
uh,
best way to do it. Just talk
I
it out.
I learned to say, "I'm sorry, honey. I'm not quite sure what I did, but tell me so I can fix it and not do it again."
Right.
And
But
she
always
used,
remember one thing though. Forgiveness is not a pass. So you got to find some other way to ask and say sorry because forgiveness is not a pass.
yeah, I know that.
Then you'll figure it out.
Yep, conversation. It all works around talking.
Yep.
Even when you're mad, go get away from each other while you're mad, but then come back and talk out
You
what the
talk it out.
problem was. And most likely, after you're done talking, there's probably going to be there might be some yelling, there might be some crying, but after you're done talking it out, everything will be fine.
That's right. That's how your relationship lasts.
Hey, Sassy, the Sassy Siblings with Mom.
Hey, wow. Hello. How are you? happy Happy New Year in Texas. Happy New Year. Nice to see you. How's your family doing? You still working? You gotta go back to work in the morning? Hi, bro. Hi, bro.
I see that. Hey, I had a buddy invited me over to a panel. I'm like, I've never been to that guy's channel. He's like, good, come on over here. He gives me the link. I drop into the panel. I say something in chat. My buddy sends me a private message and goes, is there any place where people don't say hi broke to you or immediately say hi to you? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a little bit. I go, I don't
Mhm.
know, dude. Everywhere I go, even if I haven't been there, somebody seems to know me there. But that one channel, the whole thing lit up with everybody saying hi to me. My name kept lighting up orange, and my buddy calls me and goes, "Really? You've never been here?" I'm like, "Dude, I've never been here." He goes, "Well, everybody knows you." Yeah, so
Sassy says she can't hear us. What?
she must be somewhere where they're making lots of
Oh, she's
reveille.
drinking tequila. Tequila. That's what she's doing. Never mind. I got it.
Out
Cheers.
partying.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a shot for me and call Uber if you need it.
She's drinking tequila.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't fault anybody for that. My
Nope.
favorite drink.
I got a whole shitload of it.
Yep, my favorite drink.
Cheers. I tell her cheers. She said it's noisy there, so they must be partying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not me. Not me, buddy. I hit them golden years. I'm done with that. I like money. Yeah. She must be. Let's see. Happy New Year. Well, there she's an hour behind me, so they
Yeah,
must be.
7, 8, 9, 22.
Yeah, she's in Texas.
Well, see, I used to literally never show up before 9 o'clock. When we were going out,
Mm-hmm.
if you invited us to a party or whatever, or down to the bar to go do whatever, we were the couple that walked in at 9 o'clock going, wow, you guys started way too early.
Tequila.
I
Well,
I actually have a couple friends that were like the owner of the bar called and goes, well, I take it you're showing up after 9? I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, everybody's taking bets of if you're gonna show up before 9 or after, and I'm in the pool for 9:30.
right.
I'm like, oh my God, we were on the way down. Yep, you were right, tequila. Oh, that's you.
Tequila sassy. She's going. She's going to have tequila. Yeah.
It's so versatile. There's the sunrise, the margarita. There's both of those on the rocks. There's that other blended one. Tequila's like the most versatile alcohol.
Mm-hmm. I just got a bottle of Kevin Hart's.
Yeah, you showed me that the other
Yeah,
day.
he gave it to me. I saw him. Was it last month?
Really?
Yeah,
Cool.
him and Mark.
Cool.
There's a long story behind that, but this year coming up is going to be another good year for me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah. We all need a good year looking forward.
right. Because there's a new movie coming out, but
I'm yeah,
I
yeah.
yeah.
What'd you do? Rent out the gym for a little while?
No, actually, I did a reading for the new movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So, did you ever watch? Excuse me. Let me see what you would have watched. That you would have. Let me see. It's not an American movie. It was made in Colombia.
That doesn't matter.
Queen of South. You ever watch Queen of South?
Yeah, I think I have.
It's a series.
I watch everything from Bollywood to Hollywood.
Well, if you watch Queen of South, my sister was the deputy sheriff, and I
Oh,
was the
cool.
one sitting in the bar. That's
I
in the Queen of South.
I have one of my high school buddies that's an extra in a bunch of movies made in
Right.
Arizona.
Well, Mark.
They actually gave him a line in one movie, even though he's an extra. It's just one
Yeah.
little line where he screams at somebody and then walks
Mhm.
off. But he looks at the camera, and I'm like, I went to school with you. My other buddies are like, no, you didn't. I told him the guy's first name. We went and looked in the credits, and I go, look, he's even called the screamer in the credits.
Right.
Guy in background screaming.
Ah, look, she said you're right.
Well, it's the most versatile alcohol there is.
Right. So starting January 18th, the movie will start. We'll start filming it and everything. So
Cool.
I'll be in Los Angeles there for a while.
Oh, gonna go West Coast it, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'll be over that way. So
As
I
long as you,
figure I go to see brother in between, like, I think he's
yeah,
a couple hours away.
yeah. Last I remember, hour by plane, a couple
Mm-hmm.
hours, two,
By
3 hours
drone.
by
Yeah.
car.
So it's going to be a good year. That's a good thing. Yeah, but that tequila, he gave me some while I was there to taste. Woo, man! I tell you who else got a good one. Uh, do you know Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah, I know who he is.
the Rock?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, he got a really nice one too.
yeah.
Hi, Panam.
Good.
Yeah, he has a really nice one. But you have to go to his house to get a bottle.
Yeah, I one of
Now,
my one of my crew members, his mom worked at, I don't know if she still does, probably, but she worked at one of the old tequila distilleries down
mhm.
in deep Mexico, and she sent a bottle up to us. And in the late 90s, early 2000, that bottle was valued at $600 here in the States.
No, my,
I'd hate to think of what it's worth now, as a thank you for taking care of and keeping an eye on her son.
right. That's expensive now.
Because I had answered her phone calls. I was the guy that's, don't worry, I'm taking care of you, kid. I'm a paranoid type. If I think things are wrong, I'm going to tell everybody to run.
Right.
And it was just he went down for Christmas one year, and he comes back at spring when I see him, and he goes, come over here to the car, I got something for you. He pulls out a box, it's all wrapped in cloth and all this. I'm like, what's this? He goes, open it up, you ain't getting the box, you ain't getting the towels it's wrapped in. I go, wow, a bottle of tequila. He goes, yeah, that's from my mom, and she says you can't get this.
Oh my.
And then we had the guy at the liquor store price it for us. It was $600.
That's not bad. That's not a bad price.
No, it was pretty reasonable. I'd hate to see what it is now, like 20
Right.
years later. It's probably $1,000 now or something
Maybe more.
special, or more. I'd
Yeah.
hate to see. I should have saved that bottle, but I'm a tequila drinker. You know what happened with it.
Yeah.
I did exactly what she wanted me to do with it. Enjoy it. I didn't drink it all at once. It was that season in between fires. I'd have a few shots or make me a margarita, but
Hmm.
I did what she sent it up for. She didn't send it up for me to save. She sent it up for me to enjoy.
Wow. That's nice stuff.
And she actually called my personal company phone to make sure I'd got it when we went to go to our station to stand by. I got a call. I'm from Mexico.
Yeah.
Did you get that present I sent? Yes. Okay. You guys have a good season. This is expensive call. Talk to you later. Bye. And
Long as you got it, was it a what was it, a fifth half gallon? What was it?
it was the 5th.
Oh, that didn't last long.
Actually, it lasted like 3 fires, us getting 2 days in between fire. First day, you take a few shots, have a
Uh-huh.
margarita, go hide it back in my room under lock and key, go to the next fire, come back, do the same thing. I'd buy tequila in between, but that special stuff,
Right.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I think I finished the last of it off at the end of that season. I took the last couple shots at the end of the season. It was like a special treat for me when I came off fires.
Yeah. We used to have parties all the time, but after she's gone, I said to hell with that. She died because of alcohol. I,
Yep.
I sure don't want people here getting drunk. So
Yeah.
I don't do it no more. I don't do it no more.
Yeah. I changed my attitude about drinking and all that in one
Yeah, I don't do
weekend.
it no more. No. If I have 2 beers, I'm done.
Well, with me, I literally went to the
I'm done.
bar after the third accident that weekend in a 24-hour period. I had like 5 shots, went got a ride home, and as I was walking back down to go get my truck the next day, I'm like, I'm done. Why
Yeah.
I can't do this. Alcohol caused everything I was at over the past day. Alcohol has caused me to go, wow, I'm traumatized.
Right. When
I'm
you get that taste in your mouth, you don't want it.
Yep. And I don't know. It majorly traumatized me.
Right.
The fire chief looked at me when I told him, "Dude, I'm not quitting the department, but I can't run on the Jaws truck anymore. I can't run on the first out accident truck anymore. I just can't do it." And he looked at me and goes, "You've done this the whole time you've been with this department, and you got 16 years with us. We all knew it was coming. Don't sweat it."
Hi, Jacob. Happy New Year.
Hey, Jacob, Jay, TV.
Yeah, they're all there.
Yeah, it was crazy. But hey, at least I had a good support group around me and I got by it.
That's what I did. It took 2 years, but I'm okay now.
Oh, the wife, the first year the bomb went off. It was a bomb. And I still can't imagine
Yeah, it
what
was bad.
with my son, 12 years old. Wow, it's where I can't comprehend.
I'm glad I had really good friends that was able to help me. Yeah, I was happy about that one. Other than that, I think I'd have lost it. Well, I think I was traumatized anyways because what happened was, bro.
You said something about into a tree.
Yeah, she hit a tree, and they let her drive home. Okay, they let her drive home instead of them calling me. They let her drive home while they sat there and partied more. Well, when the accident, I know half of Miami Dade, so they come to get me, and they took me to the scene, and I'm thinking, well, maybe she shook up and she was asking me for me. But
Yeah.
no, they told me I had to stay in the car till I was ready to go out. So I said, okay. Well, I got out the car anyways. And when I walked over to the car, I saw the car it was totaled. When I got closer, I saw her hanging out the windshield.
Ah, man, they shouldn't even taken you down there for that.
Yeah, it was like instantly
I
addictive.
I would have made my fellow rescue squad members and anybody I could hold you back from actually seeing that.
Yeah, it was It was
and it wouldn't. I've had to do that before.
right,
I actually had to hit one of my friends really, really hard, and
right,
he got really mad at the moment, but I was able to get his attention on me, and I walked him back up out of the scene, him wanting to fight the whole way,
right,
and I just told the officer, "Please, no problem. You probably don't understand what's going on. Please just keep him behind this line."
yeah,
And my friend came to me like 6 months later. He was mad at me for 6 months, and he goes, "Dude, I finally understand. I didn't need to see what you were preventing me from seeing after talking to other people." And I'm like, "No, dude, you didn't." And it was his daughter, and
right. The impact was
he
bad.
he didn't need to see that. She was hit by a drunk driver head on at 60 miles an hour. And
Ooh, man, that was just like really bad. Hi, Jacob.
yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't need to see that, and I didn't want him to see it.
well, it was
I didn't need to see it.
great. It was really it's like, oh my god, they had it covered up. But I'm trying to figure out why did they have that sheet, that blue sheet thing on the front windshield like that? And what was sticking out of it? I thought it was like maybe a branch.
It's hard to say.
So when I moved the sheet thing, and there she was. She was out the window. That's how hard she hit that tree.
Yeah, probably going quite fast. They
Yeah,
usually
I
are.
just wish they would have called and told me. 32 years.
I can't imagine that. I was with my wife for going on 20 years.
Yeah, it
And
was.
we were childhood sweethearts, and then each of us went and found somebody else, and then refound each other. And
That's what we did. We were from high school to college, from college all the way to the end.
well, I'm a military brat. I only came home to my dad's town where we met every summer, and I'd known
Wow.
her since she had been 13.
Wow. How are you, Jacob? Jacob, stand by my foot long. Happy New Year. Okay. Wait, clothes. What about clothes? Oh. Madam is calm. Is calm, and I wash the clothes. Okay, she's washing clothes.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm here. Sassy, what kind of tequila? You're making me want to have a tequila. You got any tequila, Sassy? Sassy, what kind of tequila? Make me want to ring in 2024 with the New Year Rockin' Eve. Oh, too bad we can't play that. The Rockin' Eve. Join our. What is this? What is it? What is it? Everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Well, you guys are already Happy New Year. We're still working on our New Year. Our New Year hasn't kicked in yet. Huh? Sassy, you still got 2 hours, 3 hours. You still got 3 hours. I got 1.5. Oh, wait, you got 2 hours. I got 2.5 hours. Something like that. Something like that, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
I hear you.
Boy,
Brother
that
is
puppy is loud. I could hear it all the way here in the other room
Can
talking
you?
to mom. Yeah. The nanny won't let me grab it and show you, but it's only like 3
Um,
days old, you know.
well, that's
So
okay because you'll whine. You'll
my
whine.
my male dogs are allowed up there because the male, the daddy's my son's was my wife's service dog, but he's attached himself to my son
Oh, okay.
already. But it's not his dog, and he sleeps with my son.
Right.
He's allowed to get up on the bed and get lovin's from my son, who I'm calling the nanny because he's
Yes.
just so on it with the mom of helping her. But if he gets off the blanket anywhere towards the part where she's laying, she growls at him. I have a
Oh.
I have a Chihuahua that's a service dog. He's allowed to go in there and sleep on with my son on the blanket or on the
Yeah.
other side. But if he gets off that blanket that my son has there, he gets growled at. She's not attacking him. She's just telling him, no, guys, not yet.
Oh, you got Chihuahuas.
I have a Chihuahua, and
Wow.
I have he's with my buddy right now, and
Yeah.
I have the daddy dog who is my wife's service dog.
Wow.
You, you can't drop anything in this house without him instantly running over there and picking it up for you if he hears it hit the floor.
Wow.
And if there's a woman in the house, a female in the house, friend, family, my daughter, he picks that item up and hands it to the girl. He was trained to help.
Oh.
He was trained to help my wife with her picking up stuff and all that. She had fibromyalgia real bad, and
Oh, okay.
bending over or stooping down was something that sets it off. And so he was trained to help her grab stuff, and he still does his job. He's very protective of my son. They all three are, but yeah.
That's nice though. I like miniature Chihuahuas.
Yeah, I've seen him. The only I got this Chihuahua when he was a puppy. He wouldn't stop barking. I paid
What?
$50 for him without the papers. I could have paid 150 and got the papers, but they
Hmm.
sold them to me without the papers. I don't need the papers.
What are they called? Teacups, right? Are they teacups?
Yeah, those little ones are the teacups.
Yeah,
He's a
teacups.
regular one, and I couldn't stand him. I couldn't get him to stop barking. I couldn't stand the barking. I sold him to my mother-in-law.
Right.
When my
Thank you so.
mother-in-law, and she never gave me the $50 that she told me she'd give me for him, that I paid for him. When she passed in 2000, end of 2018, 2019, when she passed, the whole family wants the Chihuahua. She had two dogs. They
Oh
want
wow.
Everybody wants the Chihuahua. I just walked in the house. He ran over to me. I picked him up. I looked at everybody and goes, Mom never paid me the money for him. So technically, he's my dog. And from my understanding, he's been trained to alert my family if I'm going to have a seizure. So he's mine. Bye. And I walked out and put him in the truck, and he curled up in my hoodie I had sitting there. I went and got what I needed. I went and dealt with the family. They're all grumbling, and I just went,
Hmm.
guys, he's not your dog. He was mine and mom's dog. You all got to stop this. And he's been with me ever since. And he used to tell my wife and son, but now he tells my son. He was trained to go get my mother-in-law, to tell my mother-in-law something's wrong and lead her to me. That's what she trained him for, and that's what he does to this day with my son.
Hmm. Wow. Yeah, I do. I like Chihuahuas. They can become expensive. I think they're like $1,500, right?
Some of them now, I just happen to know a breeder that was very nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, and he's great. He doesn't bark now. I don't know how she trained that. He only barks when we're out in the car and he's told he can bark,
Yeah.
or when somebody comes to the house.
Chihuahuas
Uh,
are loud.
yes, he is, and he's the most scariest dog I got.
Yes. Don't let them little teeth fool you.
Yeah, he's scary. my son got in trouble with me, and I was in the room yelling, and he stood up between me and my son and showed me those teeth and growled
Mhm.
at me and started barking. I was like, wow, dude, really? You're my dog? And he's like, yeah, but you got to stop, Dad. Go away.
Yeah, he was going. He was going to tear your ankles up.
Well, I wonder if more than that. I've found him hanging off my pit bull's lip, and the pit bull's looking at me like, "Can you get the rat?" He's such a sweetheart, but he did. He had to looking at me. They were playing. He got a little rough. The Chihuahua had enough. He's hanging off his face like a miniature pit bull, and the pit bull's looking at me like, "Can you deal with this?" He caught my eye attention. We locked eyes, and then his eyes went down to the side where the Chihuahua was at, and that's all he needed to do. I understood. He was like, "Dude, can you get this?"
Oh my
He's bugging
goodness.
me. I don't want to do nothing to him. He's bugging me. But they all
Man.
get along. The boys are bummed right now because they can't go sleep with my son, but that's okay.
Right.
I think they all understand.
I thought I got a thing about something happened in New York. Did you see anything?
I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
What?
brother's there. Brother's he's talking to
Oh,
people,
he's finally there.
but he's rating though. He's not talking. He's rating. Yeah,
Oh, he's chatting.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, JM's there. I haven't seen JM in a long time.
Me either.
I see he's there now. That's the first time I seen JM for a long time.
He was on Miss D's the other morning in the chat.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, yesterday, not
Arch
yesterday.
is there. Uh, Miss D's mom's there. What time is it? Oh yeah, she
Uh,
would be there. It's that time of day. Yeah, I forgot.
Annie List Dubin, Annie's there. She's been watching my videos and
Little
commenting.
Annie, yeah. Little Lizzie,
Yeah,
yeah. She's funny. Yeah, her and her dad, they're funny.
Silver Girl's over there, or
Yeah, look
was
at them
over
all.
there a couple hours ago. I didn't realize he had it running that long.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Wow.
I might have to switch over and say Happy New Year, brother. Man, I don't think he knows where we're at. Well, he should know. That's okay though. Maybe he's having some. That's right. He bought some something to drink. So he. how's how's your Eve? There we go. I asked him how his Eve was. Who's StreamYard? StreamYard. Who's StreamYard?
I don't know.
I can't remember who StreamYard is. StreamYard. I can't remember. Hey, look, there's Love. Love.
Here, I'm gonna send out a room raid.
Yeah. Hi, Love. Good morning to you.
There you go. Broke Fishing's in there now too.
Yeah, I see. We're all there. Room raid from Mr. Columbia. Yeah. Hi, how are you, love love? How was your your New Year? Was it okay? Was you partying?
Hey, Misty.
I saw her.
Yep, I see her in your chat.
I see her. Happy New Year. I'm muted. I told him I'm muted. Yeah. Well, that's nice though. I like how he has the bridge on there, though.
Yeah.
That's the Golden Gate Bridge, right?
Yep, been across that so many
Mm-hmm.
times I can't even count anymore. He's
I
probably
like
done it
it.
way more than me.
Right. I have visitors, bro. My Oh, okay. I got it. I understand him now. Understand.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, me too. I forgot his daughters are there.
I forgot too. He said something about it the other day.
Yeah. I did forget because they've been there since his birthday. That's right. I did forget that. My bag. My bag. Hey, damn. I'm trying to figure out where the $14.38 came from. I didn't even pay attention to that till just now.
Oh,
It must be for maybe I had some thanks and didn't even notice it.
uh-oh.
It
I didn't
says
notice.
I didn't notice it. I didn't see nothing light up. Did you?
I didn't.
It says $14.38. So that means someone's been doing something.
Your nightbot's over here being a torturer for all caps.
Oh yeah, he's doing a good job. He keeps all the bad people away. Miss
Uh,
D, where Miss D go? She's probably over
uh,
there with her mom. I think that's who StreamYard is.
uh,
I think that's who StreamYard is. I'm gonna come up in 20 minutes. I'm gonna sing a couple songs. Laugh out loud. Couple songs where?
I think on his feed.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking, come up where? All right, well that's good. Yeah, because I figured everybody's gonna be out partying and things like that. So I figured I'll let it go for a couple hours, broke, and then end it. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
It ain't no
Hey,
big deal.
we're having fun.
Right. So then I
I
would end it, and then I would get my rest, start my day 5:30 in the morning.
5:30. Wow.
Yeah.
But you go down and open the gym and you got all those early morning, got to get my workout before work.
Almost a god. You have no clue. If you are even a little late, they want to cop an attitude.
Oh, I can believe it. I used to do a lot when I was my 12th grade year of high school and
Hmm.
my first year of college. I actually in high school got credits for going to the gym every day,
Right.
not participating in it, and it kept me from having to go to 12th grade PE, which was just a joke. But I got college credits and high school credits for going to the gym, and I did it before school every day. Some
Right.
of those people you just want to go, man, how do you have such an attitude this time in the morning?
Well, you know, the people that get angry in the morning, I say, well, look here. All you got to do is go down a block down the street and go on the beach. You can do it for free.
Yep.
That's all they can do. Go on the beach. But see, they don't want to do that now.
Oh, they want that shower.
Mm-hmm.
They want the nice clean weight room with some mellow music.
Right.
They want to be
And
able
they
to
know the
walk
house.
right next door and get their coffee from the custom bistro probably that's right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it.
And then they
I
want to have attitudes.
I laughed, but I used to work out in the morning and come to find out it took me like 3 months to find out, but I wasn't the world's greatest kid when I was younger. When I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
I was always out after curfew. I had one of the people I work out with today goes, "You don't even realize, do you?" I go, "Realize what?" He goes, "I chase you every Friday night. You don't even realize I work out with you every day during the week. The
Oh,
only time I don't see you is Saturday and Sunday here working out with us in the morning." He goes, "Do you realize that 90% of us in the gym are officers?" I go, "To me, you're just a bunch of the guys that I work out and lift weights and do all that other stuff with. What are you
right.
talking about? You're just a person right now. Friday night when you're chasing me, then you're officer so and so."
Yeah. Well, you know, I got half of Miami-Dade there. They got their own big gym. Did you know that?
Oh, I've heard that they got a big, huge
They
gym
have their
there.
own big gym at their facility, but they still will pay. You know,
Who
whatever.
wants to go to work and work out at work,
Yeah. Well,
even
you
if it's
know, SWAT.
just the office?
It was like, did you ever watch SWAT?
Yeah.
Do you know how they all worked out in their facility?
Uh
That's Miami-Dade.
huh.
That's Miami-Dade right there. Yeah, they do it all in the mornings. I'm like, you're crazy, but that's okay.
I know when I was doing the gym thing every morning, I didn't have to pay for membership of all that. It was part of what was set up through the high school.
Right.
I had a lot of fun in the morning with the bringing you donuts. Oh, I knew you'd be here. Here, I got you a coffee and all this. But later on, it actually paid off at some points when I got in a little bit of trouble. They were like, "Dude, go home." But
Right.
that was back in the '80s where things were a lot mellower.
You didn't have
Dude,
to worry about anything in the 80s.
I know. And I had a couple friends go, "Did that just happen?" I go, "What?" "Dude, we were on the way to jail. That sergeant showed up, and next thing we're being told to go home. And they followed us home." I go,
And if all
"Yeah."
you, yeah,
I go, "Yeah, but you don't understand." He goes, "I'm trying to understand." I go, "That's the workout crew, and the sergeant is one of my dad's drinking buddies. Do you think I'm out of trouble or in trouble now?
both.
When my dad gets off work and they meet up, I may be out of trouble, but I'm in more
Yep,
trouble than you'll ever know. Because
that's right.
he's not gonna lie to my dad. They're gonna sit there laughing about the stupid stuff I did, and when my dad gets home, I'm going to hear about it." "Really?" "Yes, really."
Really, alcohol didn't help either.
No.
That's
By
when
that
you did you
by th
pretend you were sleeping?
Oh, hell no, I just faced up to it. By that time, my dad had stopped getting physical because he was swatting me one day. When he was done, I stood up, turned around, and looked at him and said in the most military drill sergeant voice I could come up with, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" And he dropped the belt and walked out of the room. and he never even went hands-on with me ever again. I just had to take a scary master sergeant butt chewing. My dad
Right.
was my dad kept getting busted back down to master sergeant, first sergeant, the highest sergeant ranking you can get. He kept getting busted back down to that because he wasn't no angel either. But career military, hey, he retired out of the military and then did 16 years civil service in a top secret position. So I gave it to I gave it to my dad. That man was dedicated to what serving our country.
Uh-huh. That's good though. There's nothing wrong with being a military brat.
Nope, I got to see the world.
That's
I've
what
been
I
in
mean.
I've
Yeah.
been in every state but four or
Mhm.
five, and they're all upper East Coast over there. But I've been Alaska, Hawaii, and most of that was because of my dad.
Right.
I mean, because of my work, I've been in everything from Colorado west. I've been in those states. Wyoming, the Dakotas, all that. Yeah, that's
My
what we
nephew
were.
does that now. You know, his mom's a Marine,
Oh,
so he has to do that.
my 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 brother's a gunny, a
Ooh,
retired gunny, and
wow.
sometimes he reminds me of my dad with the butt chewings I get.
So is he going to be a recruiter afterwards?
No, he's retired now.
Oh, okay.
He didn't get into the recruiting part. He's actually was recalled up after he'd been out for 9 years. He got called back because he is a specialist in what he does. He became a trainer for 2 years after he
Right.
was already out. And then
Uh,
he's done his complete service, including the 10-year possible reserve thing. He still does studies with the Pentagon, but you know,
yeah.
you know how that goes. When
Sassy
they
sent me a thing. Uh, she got the big hero fireworks. So that means I don't know if you
Oh
can
my
see it.
God. Yep,
She
they're
got the
gonna have
wait.
fun.
Then wait. So then
Oh wow. At least they're at the house.
she got Jack Daniels, tequila, good night loving vodka.
Oh man.
So wait, there's another bottle hidden. I think it's bourbon. So I think in Jack Daniels. So I think they. Oh wait, I forgot this one. And then she has her other tequila. Yeah, she's gonna be tore up. Yeah, she'll be having fun. She'll be
Yeah.
having fun. That's a lot. So I couldn't do that. I ain't got the time for that no more. Waking up in the morning feeling sick. Oh no.
Me either.
Smelling like that comes out your pores and you smell you for a mile away.
Oh
No. Where Miss
yeah.
D go? Where Love go? Where she go? She disappeared, didn't she?
Yeah.
It just like dawned on me. She disappeared.
She
She's
came
not
in,
all.
said Happy New Year, and out she went.
You know, she went. Maybe she's mad. Maybe she's mad because I ain't been there. Hey, I've been busy. I can't help it. She can
What's
always come work for me. How's that sound?
She might have fun.
I don't know.
Well, they're moving back over to the States, aren't they?
She'll be here. She'll be here in February.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, she'll be here in February. I don't know how long they're staying. Well, she can't stay past 90 days, but she'll be here. And what I'll do is I'll drive. When she gets to Virginia, I'll drive and meet her there. Other than that, I got to jump on the plane and go to Texas. So I'd rather just drive to Virginia.
Yeah, that's an easy hop, skip, and jump through for you.
I think it's let me think, 6 hours, 7 hours.
Oh, well, that ain't bad.
No,
It's like 5 hours for me to get to Portland. That'd be
yeah,
like me driving to Tacoma.
yeah. It's easy to drive.
Yeah.
If you can drive around the city all the time, then it's easy to drive a long distance.
Yeah. I prefer I actually used to help one of my buddies with his semi, his 18-wheeler,
Mm-hmm.
and I like seeing the new scenery.
I
I
do
like
too.
I like going places and seeing
I usually
new
record it.
areas.
I like to record it.
That's
Some,
why I do in the mountains up here. We drive around at night looking for animals
mm-hmm.
because we have some rare kit foxes and other stuff up here, and some toads that are to the mountain chain area. We know where they come out during the summer in this wet spot. That's
Yeah.
what we do, but we mostly do early evening into the late night. And that's the videos I put up of all the animal drives. And plus, in the spring, we drive up and
Mm-hmm.
see how far we can get from the snow.
Wow. I
I
keep
have,
telling my friend to, they live in Norway.
oh, they should do drive arounds.
Yes. I
People
remember
love tourist videos.
I was on the phone early in the morning one time. Uh, and right in, let me see, they're 6 hours difference from my time. And they were driving, she was driving to work. And right out in front of her was a big, giant, what do you want to call it? With the big antlers, what do you want to call it?
Elk. I
Yeah.
don't know what they call them. We call them elk.
Standing right on the road. Just
Oh,
standing.
it could have. Do they have moose? No, not in
That's
Norway.
what it was. Moose. Yeah, they walk up and down but they only come out in the winter. Why is that?
I don't know. They think they own the highways too, according to my Canadian friends.
Yeah. It gets so cold there. I don't understand how they can live there. I just don't know. 50 below, I can't do it.
They get a really thick coat of hair.
I don't know.
I do know that.
Wow. That's a lot. That's 50 below. I couldn't do it. They don't even wear jackets.
Oh, you should see my friends from Canada. 32 -1 Celsius, and they're out running around in t-shirts.
Right. Like it's nothing. That's
Oh,
insane.
all right. I think my buddy's back.
Are we ready to, are you on your thing? Are you on your thing?
Oh, mine's still going, but I
Oh,
have
is
a
he still
friend
going?
showing up. Yeah, those guys are still going over there. My studio's going to be up as long as they're streaming. I did a shared
Okay.
thing. I don't even have to be there.
Well, that's
But I actually have a friend that was coming over tonight for us to watch some movies, do some celebration. He just showed up.
okay. Well, yeah, because I'm getting ready to end anyways.
Yeah, I figured that. You're 2 hours in.
Yeah, I'm 2 hours in, so I'll just go over and say
And
hi to them.
one of these days, we're going to have to talk about Rumble and more, because I remember
Yes,
you
yes.
said something about Rumble.
Right. Because I looked that up, and I was going to ask you. We'll talk about it there because I was going to ask.
Yeah,
you.
the biggest thing is getting some subscribers and then putting up a 32, at least 32-second placeholder video, a video that's going to sit there and repeat itself.
Okay.
That's the
Oh
biggest
yeah.
thing.
I see. You're still live. I see Dave Brown.
Yep. You know Dave?
I heard of him.
Dave's pretty cool. My buddy Motor Z, who's all there? I haven't looked in a little bit.
Oh, that one's so
Oh,
funny.
that's Motor City on the left, the guy who's
Okay.
streaming it, In the center is my buddy Citizen Z, the animator.
Is that the?
Citizen Zed,
Oh, he's just
Pure
too funny.
Knight, Mosh. The lady we're raising the funds for is Alice 28. She's in the center, and my buddy
Okay,
Dave Brown.
all right.
That
Who's
they're
Mosh?
all
Who's
Mosh.
Mosh?
Mosh runs Cowboys channel.
Oh,
He's where is he in the chat? Yeah, they run the chat. He runs the Cowboys channel.
okay.
He's in there
Citizen
somewhere.
Z. He makes me laugh so hard.
Oh, Z's probably my best friend on the internet. Me and Z, you ought to see.
Oh my God, he's
Me
so
and
funny.
Z got one of those relationships that's just incredible. He's a really good guy.
Who's Motor City?
Motor City Maniac. That's my buddy Ron. He lives in Detroit,
Oh, really?
and he's the one that's hosting this, and we're all sharing from his StreamYard, his live into this, doing the fundraiser thing.
Okay.
And there's a link pinned in the top of my channel that takes you to Motor Cities, where we have a StreamYard link pinned. But Citizen Z's sharing it. I'm sharing it, and then Motor. I don't know who else is sharing it. Cowboys, the Cowboy Mosh is probably selling it, sharing it. But the lady we're helping is Alice 28. There, she's in the center.
Okay.
That's the single mom we're helping.
Well, let me switch things, and I'll share the thing. Hold on.
All right, and I'll drop that link in your chat again, since I have it
I'm
on a
already there. I'm
hotkey.
already in your thing.
Cool, and I just dropped it in your live here again.
All right. Yeah, I had to switch accounts again, so I'm a pop in. But
Yeah,
yes, Z, he's funny. He is funny.
Z is a great guy. If you can, just grab that pinned link up there. That takes you over to Motor Cities, and that'll get you. Well, I'll just give you the StreamYard link in the private chat. But
I see it right here. I see it right here. Yeah, I see it right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop in there for a minute and then go visit with down and go visit with my buddy.
I'll tell everybody Happy New Year. Hope they know I'm muted though. I can't hear them.
All right. Well, I'll let them know because I'm gonna pop in and tell them I'm going somewhere else just to check in with the crew. If you want to pop up, just hit that link which takes you over to Motor Cities YouTube, and I'll tell them there's a possibility you might stop in, and I vouch for you. Okay. And you'll have no trouble getting up there. But Z, all of them, they're all a blast. I
just told them Happy New Year. As you can see, them there, right?
Yeah, on my channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to there. And here, let me do this now that I get a chance to. And there.
Hi,
now you're a Smurf.
I'm a Smurf.
All right, Mr. Columbia. Thanks for having me up. Thanks for letting me drop the link for us helping Alice.
Thank you for always being here.
Yep, and she's really cool. She's done a lot for us. She's one of those things. It's a verified. She does need help. That's the only reason all of us creators are over there doing what we're doing. So you enjoy, and I will see you on Miss D's or maybe over there.
Besides, after the 18th, I'll barely be here, but you know what I mean.
Well, you can still stream from over there.
Right. I can. So
maybe you can do a tour.
Oh yeah.
I've always wanted to see the Hollywood backset city.
Right.
Not just in movies, but have somebody walk through and pan the camera to both sides on landscape and look at.
Did you ever see that happen?
I think I've seen one person do part of it.
Okay.
But it's something to think about if you could get permission to do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. you gotta. Yeah, I tried. When I was there, I was gonna do it, but I didn't know that Mark Wahlberg. He came and did a surprise at first, and I'll have to send you the video of all us together.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, so you'll start laughing. You'll just start
I
laughing.
I
We're
I
talking
got
about
a
we're
I
talking about
got a really
tequila and everything.
I got a really good friend that's no longer with us that used to be Russell Crowe's costumer.
Oh, okay.
So I do, and my other friend that introduced me to him used to do appearances on the Jeffersons.
Oh, wow.
He did like 3 episodes of the Jeffersons over his career doing the Jeffersons.
That was something funny to watch. I like the Jeffersons.
I know, but today's day and age, they would uh, Archie Bunker and the
There you go. You
Jeffersons.
said it. You said it.
And to tell you the truth, those two were actually really good friends and
Yes.
laughed about the part they were playing. It was
Yes.
just a part to them.
Oh, that was
They weren't
funny.
really like that. But yeah, those 2 shows, people would have a conniption fit over now.
Oh, you know what? They brought that back. Oh my God. They would call
But
that the most racist show ever.
both of those,
Both of them.
Archie and Jeffersons.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right,
Oh,
Mr. Columbia.
all right.
Love you, bro.
I'll
And
be over there,
Happy New
brother.
Year. And we'll see you later.
Thank you very much for coming, and I'll be over.
All right.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Let's listen to a little bit of music for a half hour. Just for 15 minutes, I mean. 15 minutes. Josephine, hi. I didn't mean to ignore you. Happy New Year, everybody. Hi. Happy New Year. How you doing? We're just going to do this for 15 more minutes, and I'll be done. everybody doing? How's everybody doing? What you doing, Josephine? Nice Christmas tree? Yeah. I was getting ready to take it down. How are you doing? Are you okay? How was your New Year? Was your New Year okay? Yeah, I was getting ready to take it down. I was thinking about taking it down. Then what's that say? Nothing. Oh, okay, I understand. It's it's our holiday. Oh, okay. Vietnam. It's nice over there. Yeah. I hope to come there one day. Oh yeah, small. I partied yesterday. Yeah. I had a little party yesterday. It was one of those all night parties. No, not in Vietnam. But I have been Beijing, Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, uh, Philippines, but not in Vietnam yet. I would like to come. I would like to be there. I think I would have fun. I think I would. All by myself. Yeah, I try. Yeah. Well, my next place to go to, I'm going to Hong Kong. Then after Hong Kong, then Singapore. Wait. Hong Kong. Then yeah, Hong Kong, then Singapore. Then if I go to Philippines, I'll have a layover in Hong Kong for like 15 and a half hours. So it gives me time to just relax there too. I get to see all my friends in Hong Kong. I like Hong Kong. But my most favorite place is Beijing. I like Beijing. I would like to. But Vietnam, I'd come there. I would. I'd come there. Maybe somebody would like to. Yeah. Maybe somebody would like to meet me. What you think? You get somebody over in Vietnam want to be with me? Oh, and thank you, Dawn and Sassy for Mommy Ivy. Thank you very much for the membership and the super chat. I almost forgot. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see if we can get it to 35. We're at 33. We got 5 minutes left. Ho Long Bay, here in Vietnam. Once you come, Jacob, there's my pineapple. Happy New Year, Pineapple. Thank you. I thought it was longer than 2 months, Jacob. It's only been 2 months. I thought you were. I thought you were a member since I started in August. I thought. Think? I thought you were having a headache. Love. Yeah, I understand. I was getting ready to end anyways. You know, it's just oh shit. It's just another day for tomorrow. So back to the old boarding house. 5 a.m. One day having a headache. I bet. Did you have some? As long as you had a nice time. Sassy's having a good time. I can see that. Why? Why did you think that was a repost? I really thought you are doing a repost. Why? Why did you think that was a repost? I have a different. Really? Did you think that was a repost? Or I am dreaming, baby. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. Not me. Look, I'm alive. Nobody's dreaming. How can I prove you're not dreaming? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it was okay, you know. Just another day. Just another day. New Year's not till midnight. But I enjoyed. You know, I went out with the girls. After last night, I went out with the girls. Yeah, I saw that. It was on all day long. I said, well. So then I saw Brothers. He started at, I don't know, it was 6. Yeah, so let me say 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, he started at 6. So I was just getting ready to end it. That's no biggie. Yeah, but you told me that once it hits 5. Love. You know how angry I am. Not at you, but I'm just saying. You know how angry I am. I think I got ripped off. Yeah. Oh, you told him to do that? Okay. Made me think that you guys. But no, you know what I'm mad about? I think I already told you that. I think I got ripped off. So I gotta be careful who I give super chats to anymore. Because they don't do what they say they're gonna do. Either that or they I don't know. Just be patient. Yeah, I'm trying to be patient, but that made me so mad to watch that go all the way to where they said it was gonna be. And then I watched it just like disappear. And I said, you know what? So then somebody told me, well, they probably used a cheap one that wasn't guaranteed, whatever you want to call it. I have no clue. But if I ever find out how I can get my own panel, you can bet. You watch. I've been patient for 2 years and worked pretty good in my channel, uploading tons of videos and getting more subs from there. Yeah, I understand that. But after January 18th, I'm not going to be on YouTube though, because I will be doing something. My new year is going to start off great. I don't want to say too much, but you already know. I think. I think you already know where my new year is going to be doing. Yep. 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 Starting January 18th, it'll be the first, I think they say 8 hours, 8-hour day. It'll be an 8-hour day. Yeah, it's okay. But I can still do, like, maybe the weekends. Oh, really? It's Kurt's birthday. Tom, I said happy birthday. Yeah. How was his night yesterday? Was it yesterday? I don't even remember. Wait, was I? Why? What's wrong? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm not even. What happened? Why is it off? No, really. Why is it off? I'm not even paying attention to that. Wait, hold on here. Why is it off? Why is that off? No, seriously. Love.
The electric BMW.
Why is that off? Why was that off? This is my twin, like your Mr. Oh, see, you were getting ready to make me think. Okay, all right, I got you. But yeah, I got patience, but I don't like people to lie to me. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. Gotcha. Hey, speaking of that, how about? It's been a while. Did you get it? But yeah, I got patience. Yeah, I just gotta be careful what I do from now on. That's. I think somebody fibbing me. What is that? Oh, thank you. I'm thinking, what is that? Screenshot. Thank you. Thank you for the New Year beginning. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, it's not the New Year, but still, it's the new last. Wait, I was checking on your dollar sign when you. I'm gonna pray for you. Well, thank you, though. I appreciate it. So, anyways, So I'm thinking, somebody told me that I ain't gonna say that on here. Never. I'll tell you that in private. Yeah. But Kurt, you just stayed home? You didn't have no fun? You didn't do anything special? Huh? I did. It's been a long time since I did that. Oh my god. It was like an all night, all day thing. Yeah. All night and all day thing. His brother, he said he was going to be on his thing singing soon. I forgot he had company. Well, that's good. I plan on making pot roast. It takes 9 hours. So I'm thinking maybe after when I end this, I will I'll get the pot roast all together and put it on low and just let it cook. Yeah, I want a pot roast. I bought the potatoes, I bought the carrots, I bought 2 big giant pot roast, chuck pot roast, to put in my roaster. I haven't cooked like that in a long time, and I wanted to do it. I made a ham for Christmas. All kind of food. I don't even know what got into me. That's beautiful. That came out nice. I didn't like that. I like that. I got the perfect shirt on, huh? Oh, I thought I had a purple Nike sweatshirt. I was so happy. It said large in the Nike store, but then I didn't pay attention. It was for the big and tall people. It said large, but big and tall. I'm thinking, man, that thing will come down to my knees. I like that. There we go. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, but I wear extra large though. I wear extra large hoodies. But I'm thinking to myself, I can snug it on, because you know how bad I want a purple Nike sweatshirt. But then I didn't notice I was in the big and tall section. That's the only place they had them. I was mad. It was $94, and I wanted it. But it would have been like a halfway down my legs. I'm tall, but I ain't that tall. That's for people over 6'5". Thank you, though. I appreciate what you did. But anyways, I think somebody was fibbing me. As you saw, I was really happy. I was really happy because you saw the what I sent you. It was. I said to myself, "Good. By the end of the year, I'll be at 20K." Then I watched it. It just went. It fell really far. I lost 6,000. So I said, you know what? Somebody did me wrong. So when somebody tells me I won subs and things like that, I'm not gonna believe them no more. Nah, I'm not gonna believe. Mm-mm. No, even in the games, not even believing in them no more. No, it was. I haven't had it done in a long time. The last person that did it was you, and that was a long time ago. I just got the receipt last week, and then my friend that was because it was they want to know how they can send the money to me because it was in pesos. It was going to be in pesos. As Burns is still loading stuff from you. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, I know, but anyway, so I said, no, why don't you just put them all on the subs? Just put it on the subs. You got the panel, just do the subs. So they sent me the receipt, and I saw it. It said non-drop, guaranteed. And when I saw it, I said, okay, well, this is legit. This is a legit thing. And I saw the price because they showed me the whole thing. I saw the price. It was like $22.37 or 1,000. So add on to that. They added on to that. So, but yeah, it went to almost 20K. And then it just like went all the way down to 14,966. Yeah. But oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just watch. Yeah, what? You heard me. Yeah. Yeah, you heard me. I was mad. 6K. It dropped 6K instantly. Boom. Like in 2 days. Boom. Like somebody yes, it was $22.37 for 1,000. And this is what I was winning. I won these things because I won. Well, I'm not going to say too much, but it's only. Are you serious? Well, see, I don't know these things because I don't know. But it was $22.37. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't pay for anything. I won it. I kept winning and winning and winning the thing, and they thought it was rigged. Well, I don't like to ask people, but if I win it, I win it. You understand? If I win it, I win it. But God's going to tell me how to get a panel one day. I know He is. He's going to tell me how to do it. Yeah, he's gonna tell me how to do it. I'm gonna figure it out. I just don't know how to. I just don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out. Too. You know, a lot of people won't tell you. What? I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't understand. I'm confused. This is where I'm at. You mean that's pesos? Right? Are you talking about pesos on the bottom of that? Well, it's 22.37 for 1,000. But that's what they showed me. That's what they showed me. Yeah, it was 22.37 in dollars. They added it all up because I won a lot. I kept winning I kept winning and winning and winning and winning. And they thought it was rigged for me to win all of it. So I told them to go ahead and just make it all in subs. Yeah. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna, like I said, I won't be on that much anymore. Besides just the weekend, you know, because I'm gonna have a lot to do. Trying to do that, what I was that, and take care of the gym, and then, you know, I don't want to say it on here. You know what I gotta do. But that starts January 18th. And guess what else I did? I decided to go out and buy myself a new gun. Yes, I did. I don't know if you know anything about them, but I bought myself a SIG 1911 45. It almost weighs 5 pounds. That's how heavy it is and big it is. So when I got it on my hip, oh my God, I'm about to do a workout just on my hip. Yeah, how about a 1911? That's why you saw my video. My video with all the things inside it, you know, the animals and things. That's the day I went and bought the gun. Yeah. Yeah. You know. So, oh, I missed, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I truly don't know. I truly don't know. Love. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. All I do is I look twice a day. Once in the morning and then once when I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah. That's when I look. Like I watched it that morning. No, wait, that night. That night it was 19. Here, let me think. Hold on. I think the original one was 19K, 19,762. That's what it was. 19,762. Yeah, that night. That night now. So when I woke up in the morning, it was still there. So I said, okay. So I said, let me go ahead and put some things up. So then I come home that night and I looked and my face just went. And it went all the way down to 14. So I have no clue. Yeah, but the actual order was supposed to be, when it was done, we figured it out. It was going to be almost 20K. Yeah. So we figured it out. It was 19,760. That's when it dropped. Actually, 62. It was 762. So then I was like, ooh, we only got a few more to go. So I said, I'll get it on my live, maybe on the weekend. Nah. I got so mad I didn't even do my live. I said, I'm not worried about it. I forgot about brother having his daughters there today in company. I did. This was a bad day to do this. But it's okay. We only have 8 minutes left, everybody. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And then I'll shut her down. Because it's another day back to at the OK Corral. Maybe it's not yet completed. And if there's any pending in their system, they can place another order. I don't know. I have to ask. I already asked once, and they said it was completed. I'm not joking you. They said it was completed. Yeah. It said completed, remaining. It said remaining 0. So what does that mean? I have no clue. It said completed because they showed me that part too. It said completed and wait, how'd it go? It said completed and then on the opposite side it said remain. It said 0. So yeah, I don't know. We have 7 minutes. 7 minutes to go. Oh yeah, it said completed and then remain 0. So it was on 19K 762. If it's completed, it's loaded. Yeah. So where did they go then? Where did the 6K go? I have no clue. I have no clue. But I don't. Are you saying though, love? Are you saying that the big numbers on the bottom is pesos, right? Well, I guess so, because you sure wouldn't be charging nobody $1,650. Okay, I get you. I don't know. But anyways, I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Man, we partied all day yesterday. After I come home, we partied. We partied all night, and I didn't get home until this evening. Yeah, this evening. I haven't did that in a long time. Now back to the old cow in the morning. We have 5 minutes. We only have 5 minutes. Just don't look much on the numbers. Well, I mean, I'm a person, I like to keep an eye on my shit. You know what I mean? I'm just that person. I want to know where, I don't like surprises. Surprises are that. It makes me want to, like, I don't know. But like I said, I look twice a day. Once in the morning and once at night when I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah, when I'm ready to go to bed. We got 3 minutes and it'll be Happy New Year here in my. So I'll wait for those 3 minutes. I will wait for those 3 minutes, and after the new year has hit, and then we start a new beginning. Everybody wish me luck in my new year, and I hope one day you'll see me somewhere that you'll be surprised. Me, I focus myself in editing and thinking of more content. Well, I can't do that, love. I mean, I just can't. I can't do that. If I had, I just can't do that. I got other things to be responsible about. I just can't sit around and think, what am I going to do next? If I come up with a short or video, and that means I found time to actually be able to do it. Over what view more and road to SM overall views. About creating short videos. Yeah, I see you got a lot of short. I do stupid ones. If I think of something in my brain, I'll do it just to do it and throw it on. Other than that, I don't have time. I wish I had time. I really do. I wish I had time. I mean, I'm sure if I remember at one time, I used to have 300 videos, but I was told to take them down because TikTok. I was told TikTok don't YouTube don't like TikTok, and my TikTok ones were the ones that got all the views on YouTube. So I was told that take those down because you won't be able to get monetized with your TikTok videos. Well, after I deleted them all, and then I was told by my friend's sister that actually works for YouTube, I didn't have to do that. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. Yeah, I was so mad. I didn't have to delete them. Because there was nothing wrong with them. It was not copyright. It was not, no red flags, no whatever. But when you listen to somebody that's teaching you, you believe them, and then didn't have to do it. Okay, guess what, everybody? Happy New Year! We have made it. Yahoo! I will see everybody through the week, maybe, or maybe just my Friday. We'll see how this goes, but please know after January 18th, you barely see me. I have other, what do you want to call it? engagements starting on January 18th. I'm very happy about this year, and I hope it's going to be a blessing to me. That way I can be more blessed to bless other people. Well, I do want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. I do miss everybody, and I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful new year. I love you all, and I'll see ya.